Hello everyone and welcome back. So today I have something special for us. This is something that I've never done before. It is a subscription box and I got a couple other added things. This is a dog subscription box, so let's get started. So I had been seeing on TV them advertising a bark box. So I thought, you know what? I'm always buying my dogs dog toys. Believe it or not, dog toys are very expensive for good ones. My dogs demolish toys within minutes. I've bought things that say, tough, not, they won't be able to tear them up. No way. My dogs blow through them in 2 seconds. So I thought, let's give this a try and, let's try it out. This is not a sponsored video. I did purchase these items with my own cash, so this is not sponsored. Alright, so let's get into it. So let me explain what BarkBox is first off. BarkBox is a subscription box that you can get monthly. You can get dog toys, you can get dog treats, you can just pick all toys if you would like. You can pick all treats. You can mark this box upon what you use and what your pet prefers. So my dogs, I do a lot of dog shows and I do a lot of different things during the summer and spring. So my dogs are usually always pretty good with treats. They win different things, so they get stuff. I put them in contests during the summer. They are in dog shows sometimes for multiple things. So my dogs always have a pretty good amount of treats. So I accidentally messed up when I ordered my first box and it was already on the way when I caught it. So my next box is going to be all toys. Like I said, I don't need any more treats, but you can pick your box to what you would like, for your pet. So far that I've seen, all their treats are, very reputable, like all natural, fresh ingredients, healthy things. They're not just your run-of-the-mill, Dollar Tree, treats. And you also want to be careful. I learned this about a year ago. Treats that are made, and I am not knocking anybody, I'm not knocking any brands, I do get my dogs cheap things also, but there's dog treats that have a thing, don't quote me, but it's something that starts with a B. You can look it up. Like I said, don't quote me, but it's a chemical and it's an ingredient that's not good for your dogs. It's nothing, obviously that's going to kill them within, minutes, but it's something within time that if it's in their treats that can build up and is definitely not good for them. So, pets are like, people. You don't want to feed them just any garbage, I get it, everybody's on a budget, you don't want to go out and buy, a pack of $10 treats all the time. So this is why it's good. It's some very quality things, but you're not spending $12 here or $10 here on a bag of treats, another 10 on some toys. So they have a deal right now. Like I said, this is not sponsored. So, this is just something I figured out on my own. So they have a deal going on right now where your first box is $5. Then, if you want to add another toy, it adds it to $14. So, obviously, everyone knows that I have 2 dogs, and, I am on a budget. So, I, right now can't afford to get them each a box. And they share anyways, they share things. So, I'm just starting out with 1 box. But you can have a dog box, you can get a cat box, whatever you got, they have it. So, let's get started on that note. So, this is the box. Says BarkBox. Says, stay out of the trash. Please recycle this box. It's got little dogs on the side. So, that's pretty cool. I like, little extra, attention to details. Like I said, I did add the extra toy. That made it $14. That was with shipping and everything. Like, that was the whole total. So, I know when I buy the Bark toys, I do get them from Target. They're $9.99 a toy. So, basically, I'm getting, my money's worth just in this box, let alone versus going, to a store and purchasing them one by one, then buying a bag of treats, etc. So let's get started. I don't want to keep you any longer. I don't want to make this video a million minutes long. So this is the paper right here. It's got some dogs on a beach. That's pretty cool. Every box has a theme. So let's open this up. It's even got, you know, the designs on the door inside, double designs. So that's cool. That's something I'll reuse. I do try to reuse my boxes. I use them for storage, you know, whatever. Like I said before, I do make bath bombs, so I'm all about storage. So let's get, oh, that is super cute. Welcome to Paradise. Paradise Unleashed Beach Club and Resort Bark Box. So that's pretty cool. Real sturdy, like not cheapy paper. It says on the back, taste the paradise. Treat yourself to a drool-worthy cocktail. Here's one for you and one for your dog and their human companion. For the pup, strawberry peanut chulada. It's got the ingredients, how to do it. For the human, virgin peanut strawberry colada. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's open this up. Sit and stay a while. Welcome to Paradise Unleashed. I'm not going to read it all, make this a million minutes, but this must be some of the things that are in it. So yeah, so that's a cool little, you know, that's pretty cool. Got the recipes. So yeah, so that's a little pamphlet. Okay, so this is Cecil's Seashell. Says, want more, and it gives a thing to text. Like I said, this is not paid. I purchased this with my own money. So it's got their official bark tag. All of their toys do have that. Now look at this. This is nice and sturdy. So what I like with the bark box is, inside of that, if you can hear, it's got like that kind of plasticky. My dogs love the sound of different things. Does have the squeaker. No. I'm not going to do it because they're going to like go buck wild. I'm going to show them this at the end of the video because my dogs get very excited and they will knock over my wonky tripod and everything in my little office, and it'll be a disaster. So we're going to show these, then we're going to give them to the dogs. So look at that. That's a pretty big toy. Like, that's my face. That's pretty big. So like I said, I find these at Target. They're $9.99. So right here off rip is $9.99. And like I said, now each box is cheaper the more you buy it. You can do a monthly subscription, a yearly, every 6 months, every 3 months. I think you can do bi-monthly. Like I said, this isn't sponsored, so you'll have to call or look it up on the internet. I don't have all the details. I'm sorry, I didn't want to make this a gazillion, and I'm not also getting paid for this or a free box. So, you know, check it out, look it up, but, you know, these are just, this is what I know. Okay, so we got one toy. So, we've got a pineapple. Now, with this pineapple, I've seen these before at Target. Not this exact toy, but the concept. This is Penny the Pineapple. Penny the Pineapple, it says, rip and reveal toy. 2 layers of plush. So, after, what I like about this, it's got the crinkly plastic. Once again, my dogs love that sound. I'm trying to keep them at bay, so, okay. When they rip this open, there is a squeaker inside of here and a hard rubber plastic. So it's like a dual toy. So, you know, they can have fun with this. And then once they rip it open, they have another toy to play with inside. So I think that's a super cool concept. Okay, so far we got 2 toys. Let's move on. I don't want to hold you forever. And then we have this squirrel. Hula squirrel. I'm sure her skirt's going to last 2 seconds. I hate to say that. I already know that, that the skirt, you know, but. So, they have had this squirrel before. She was a lunch lady that I had got at Target when it was back to school. So, this squirrel, they just love her. Like, they love this. My pit bully will carry this around in her mouth for days. So, this is the little squirrel, and she is Dancing Danny the Squirrel. You caught a squirrel. Want more? Again, it's got the text. It's got the info. So, filled with fluff, a soft plush, and a squeaker tube. So that's cool. If your dog tears stuff, you're going to know what pieces to look for. The soft plush, they'll carry that around. Of course, you know, I'll throw the squeaker away. Don't let your dogs chew up the plastic squeakers. You know, you don't want that getting stuck in their stomach. So, you know, the soft plush, keep an eye on that. Eventually, they'll end up tearing it up. But that's cool. It shows the parts that, you know, you may find around your house once they rip this thing open. So, that's that. Now, like I said, you can change your box. It's got a pamphlet, how to bark box. We're not going to read that. I don't want to hold you forever, but, you know, like I said, go on the website, call, look up BarkBox. I'm not getting paid for this, so we're not going to hold you forever and read all this info. Little pamphlet, that's cool. I can read up on more. What's up? So, it comes with a Kahuna pork flavored dog treat, Bacon Me Crazy pork flavored. Now, I will split this between my dogs, but it's like a hard, super hard chew. Not going to open it because I'm not going to give them this right this second. I'm going to show you something cool here in a little bit that I am going to give them. But yeah, it's like a hard, so I'll break that in half. They can split it. So we got the chew. So right now we're up to 4 items. We got the 3 toys, got the little chew stick. Now, moving on. We've got a bag of snacks that says #1 ingredient, pork filled. Like I said, made in the USA. I like that about my dog treats. Like, I don't want them eating God only knows what. They are part of my family. They are like my best friends. I treat them very good. My dogs live a great life. They are great dogs. They make me happy. Like I said, those that know me, I suffer from depression. So my dogs really do help me a lot in life. I love them with the bottom of my heart. They're great dogs. So, you know, I want them to live as long as possible. So I really watch what they intake. I don't want to feed them foreign chemicals. You know, I love them. Okay, so these are the snacks on the beach. Bacon fruit dog treats. And these are little strawberries. So these are great. So think about it. If you pick these up just themselves in like pet stores are expensive. I'm sorry, but they are. If you would pick these up somewhere, don't quote me. I don't know the exact price, but for a nice bag of dog treats, you're looking between 5 to 10. I've seen some dog treats, Origin, that my one dog eats that can be up to $12 to $15 a bag. Now, not every dog has to eat that. She's on a high protein diet because she's a pit bully. You know, she's a big girl. She's solid muscle. She runs like an ox. She is solid. So, she needs high protein. I do have a Frenchie. The Frenchie, he doesn't need to be big. So, he eats neutral, grain-free. He doesn't need all that protein. You want to keep the weight off your Frenchies. They have little legs and joints. They have a lot of joint problems. So, you don't want your Frenchie being gigantic. So, what you may feed your big dogs is not necessarily what you want to feed your little dogs. I'm not, you know, I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not a, you know, trained dog, whatever. But these are just things that I know, that I've done my research. My vets have told me. Like I said, I've had dogs for years. They help me with my depression. They're like my best buddies. So when it comes to my dogs, they're like people in my family. They're part of my family. So, these are something great. They'll love these. I have not found anything that my dogs have not liked, of course. So, these will definitely get eaten. We're not going to open these and try these today because they do have some treats that they have open. So, this is just like people food. If you don't need to use this, you know, I always make sure my zippers are sealed even when they're not open. Keep them extra fresh, but it's just like people food. You know, they got a shelf life. They can get meal bugs. You know, they can become rancid also. So, you know, you always want to check on your dates. So, snacks on the beach, bacon and fruit. Moving on, we got another bag of treats. And just look at these. These are some really cool designs. A bit of doggy paradise. Just be prepared. You might want to do a little dance once you give these tasty treats. Feed your dog as a snack. treat or part of a healthy diet. It's got all the information on the back there. You know, if your dog's allergic to something. That's another thing I wanted to get to. They asked me on the phone when I called in this order, was my dog's allergic to anything Pacific? So you want to pay attention. Like, again, you know, this is like a little person here. Make sure that, you know, if you know your dog's allergic to lamb, or, you know your dog can't eat green, or, you know, certain things make them sick, you can add that to your BarkBox order and they will pay attention to that. So, you know, that's one good quality that I like. But my dogs, you know, aren't allergic to anything, thank God. You know, they just try and eat up everything. But, so these are a wheat-free and a soft chew Uptown Pup Scene. So, these are real lamb and bacon hula hearts. Show you the shape here. Little hearts. So, like again I said, they got a lot of stuff open right now. So, we're going to zip it up even though they're still just extra little protection. So, we got the 2 bags of treats. We got the chew stick. That's a treat, a snack. And then we got the squirrel, the pineapple, the dual treat. Or excuse me, the dual toy with the other toy inside. We got the conch shell, the little pamphlet, the other pamphlet that shows us how to, you know, different things about the company, different options. So yeah, I love it, and they'll love it too. And here in a minute, when we're done with this video, we will let them check these toys out and see what they think. Okay. So we're going to get on to another, sorry, I am shedding like crazy. If you see me keep looking down, I'm like, I am shedding. I need a haircut. My hair is out of control. So we're going to get on to another interesting part of BarkBox. So, this is a bark toy that I got from Target. See a little bark tag here. Like I said, they always have their tags on. Now, as you can see, this thing is beat up. This is one of their Christmas toys that I got from Target. This thing has seen completely better days. And I will probably pitch it in a minute when I give them the other ones. Now, BarkBox is what is great about them. And I'm going to say it once again, this is not sponsored. I'm not being paid for this. These are my opinions. These are my views. You may not like any of this, but this is just my opinion. See this mesh here? This is a very cute, aesthetically eye-appealing, but these are dog toys. They're meant for your dog to play with. So, I called BarkBox, and they have a guarantee on their toys. And I said, BarkBox, you know, I really love your toys, but I am picking this stuff up all over my carpet. As you can see, I do not want my dog to ingest that. That is like string, you know, meshy string. So, I don't want my dogs ingesting this. So, I've already pulled this from them. I just brought this to show you in the video. I think this toy is super cute. They could have just did that metallic right there. See that side? It doesn't have the mesh. Only one side did. So, I said, you know, BarkBox, just for future reference, next, excuse me, Christmas, I would not make these toys again. If I did, I would just go with, excuse me, it is on both sides. My bad. Yeah, the meshes, I must have cut some of it off when they were in Revlon. I would do just that. The mesh, it's really cute to look at, but aesthetically, it's a dog toy. You don't want your dogs eating strings. So, what I'm getting to with this is, let's take a little sip. You know, I love my Starbucks filtered water. What I'm getting to is, when I called BarkBox, obviously, anyone that knows me knows I have 2 dogs. So I had purchased 2 of these and 2 roller skates. They were a ropey too. I call these ropies, these ropes. The ropies had little fake ice skates on them that were like a plush. I have thrown the ropies away already in the skates, so I'm sorry I don't have them right now to show you. But anyways, long story short, they were just a nuisance too. They were making a mess. They were getting strings everywhere. they just, you know, basically they like to hear feedback too from BarkBox. If there's something that you think they can do better or a different design, they are so great. They are open to your comments. They were nothing but great. I didn't feel, you know, silly for, you know, saying, can I take this toy back? Will you send me another one? They weren't like, oh my God, or real snotty. They were like, you know, Kaya, what do you think we could do better? You know, what would you see us making them? So I thought that was really cool. So what had happened was BarkBox said we will send you, and like I said, I had a total of 4. 2 of the Christmas lights, 2 of the roller skates, which I'm sorry I don't have the roller skates to show you. But long story short, they sent me new toys. I did not have to pay for shipping. I did not have to pay a penny for these toys. So, this says, the best toy ever. We are experts at making stuff pups love. So, I'll show you that. It says, 98% of dogs agree. The other 2 are dirty liars. So, they're really funny. Like, they're a super playful company. Like, when I called, it was like talking to a friend. Like, it was like... They were very friendly. They weren't like, oh, we need you to send the old toys in, or can you take a picture? And, you know, maybe your experience will be different. Like I said, this is not paid. This is just the experience I've had with BarkBox. So anyways, I don't want to make this a million minutes long. So this is a pea, like a pea snap, sugar snap pea. And they are little baby peas inside. And I'm not going to take it all apart right now, because I do only ration my dogs. That's another thing. Like, if you want to make your dog toys last longer, ration them to them instead of giving them all at once. So when they tear up one, you can throw it away, replace it with another. You know, granted, my dogs still do have a million toys laying around, but, you know, I really want to hold on to these and make them last. So these are baby peas. So now they have this. It's got the crinkly, you know, plastic. They'll carry that around, and then they have these little baby peas that are like little bowls they can carry around and play with. So this is like 4 little toys. Like I said, these will attach, you know, but I thought that was so cool. You know, that's like a little, like a 4-in-1 almost. They do have the squeakers. Let me try and squeak one here for you. There you go. I'm not going to go buck wild because my dogs are contained right now, and they will try and bust loose if they hear that noise. If they hear that noise on TV or YouTube or anything, they are ready to get it. So, they replaced the 2 ice skates with the 2 peas. So, they each have a pea pods. And then these are an also 2-in-1. This is the Statue of Liberty. And this has got a ball inside. As you can see, like the prints coming through. You know, like the balls with kind of like the plastic balls with like the spikies. That's pretty much what this feels like. So once they rip the Statue of Liberty head open, they will have another toy to play with. So this is like a 2-in-1. That's why I think this is like so cool that... You know, you're getting 1 toy, but it's like you're buying 2. So this is the New York City Collection, New York Sightseeing. Made by BarkBox. It's got, you know, their little tags. So, show that right quick. So, yeah, so these are my replacement toys. So, I took back, I talked to them about the 2 ice skates, the 2 roller skate sets, and these are what they sent me. So, I mean, you guys, I think that's just awesome. I really, you know, and use the honor system, guys. Don't be calling back a million times and ruin it for everybody else, you know. Follow, you know, the guidelines. Don't call back, you know, a million times and try and get a bunch of free toys. That's not cool. Don't ruin their policy for everyone. You know, do be fair in all laws. You know, but you've seen the strings on that. It was making a mess. I didn't want my dog to choke, so I think that's amazing. Great company. Like I said, this is not sponsored, but I don't have anything to say bad about BarkBox. I'll keep you updated on my next box, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's move on. Now, this is something that I came up with. Well, I didn't personally, but this is something, this doesn't pertain to BarkBox. This is something that I do on my own. So I figured while we're making a dog video that I would get to this also. This is a bag of apples right here. And I feed my dogs ice cubes a lot of the times. They love them in the summer. I put them in their water bowls. They dig them out. It keeps them hydrated. It's obviously a free treat. You know, it's just frozen water. So I had a bunch of apples that nobody in my family was eating. And they were getting just a tiny bit soft, you know, a little bit, you know, not rotten by no means, but nobody in my family wanted them. They weren't eating them, you know, they needed to be used up. So I thought in my head, I thought, you know what, I don't want to throw those apples in the trash. I don't have time right now to make an apple crumble or, you know, I just don't have time right now. I have a lot going on. I don't have time to make a dessert with them. I used to be a sous chef in a kitchen. I was always saute. I'm not good with, you know, pastries. They're just not my thing. I'm not a baker. You know, I do bake a lot. You'll see in my videos, but I'm like a semi-homemade girl. I can cook you the heck out of some pasta and meat, and I can barbecue and smoke, but my mom got the baking gene of the family. She can make you anything, but I just can't. So anyway, so I thought, what am I going to do with these apples? So I took these apples and I cut them up and I put these apples in the freezer. So my dogs love ice cubes, like I just said. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put those apples in the freezer. A, they're not going to go to waste, and that'll be like a free treat for my dogs. And yeah, now, pay attention. If you're not paying attention, pay attention. Dogs cannot, I repeat, have apple seeds or apple cores or apple stems. They can only have the apple part. They can have the skin, the meat, obviously, but they cannot have the seeds, the core, or the stem. Do not let your dog eat a bunch of apples. If you have apple trees outside your house, don't let them ingest because over time they can be toxic. Okay, guys, so all the part that you've been waiting for. Let's see what these dogs think about these apples. Okay, Sugar Bear, Simon, come here, guys. Sugar Bear, Simon, come here, guys. Come here, Shug. Okay, here's Simon. Let's show Simon right quick. Hi, Simon. Simon's my Frenchie. Simon is the papa of... This is the papa of the dogs you see in my videos. Okay, Sugar Bear must be busy, so we'll give Sugar Bear here one little bit. Up, here she comes. Sugar Bear's a wild woman, guys, so if you see her in my videos, she is a beast. Sometimes she tries to bite the cameras. Look, she is ready to go. Here you go, Shug. Now, if I didn't have this apple, she would be trying to bite the camera. No, Simon. So, guys, I think it's definitely a go. Sugar Bear is pit bully bulldog, so she has an overbite, so she likes to carry her stuff away. So let's give one more to Simon, and then I'll give one more to Sugar Bear. But yeah, I think he likes it, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to bore you with my dogs eating apples. Anyways, so, alright, guys, well, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed sharing it with you. So, I am going to get out of here. I don't want to hold you forever. We're looking at about 29 minutes, so. Okay, everybody, well, you know my phrase. Treat everybody with respect. Treat others as you want to be treated. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. There's so much hate in the world that... Don't be one of those people, you know, but don't also let people boss you around and, you know, stand up for what you believe in. So, on that note, Kaya out. Have a great night. I'll see you on the next one.